Hi everybody. I did put a trigger warning because it is the about 11 years since my sister had passed away, and so I just wanted to put that. But I wanted to share good memories of her because my sister was 4'11", blonde, and goofy. She would make fun of her own self, or she would like try to trip you and then she'd trip herself. She was really goofy, and for a memory for her, I would like to keep her alive is I wish I could still hear her laughter. I need to get some old videos of when I was younger, but here's some things that I wrote actually for my sister's service, but these are funny memories for me, so I thought I would share something good instead of negative, and so here it goes. I won't forget when Heather knocked her two front teeth out sliding underneath the kitchen table in Germany. She was okay, but it was pretty bad. It was my fault for slipping and sliding on the floor. I remember when my brother, sister, and I would throw cooked spaghetti noodles on the ceiling, seeing if they would stick. I remember when she borrowed my clothes with or without my permission, finding out later in school or on the bus she was wearing them, and she'd laugh. She loved to try on my pants, knowing full well they were too long for her. I remember when she got me to dance with her at the homecoming dance, telling me I can't dance, neither could she. Sorry, this is hard. I remember us going skating at Skate World, following each other around the floor and doing the crazy trio. I remember when we flipped coins for who was getting the top bunk or who had the messiest room, which she knew it was her. I remember the last thing she said to me. She was with Jimmy. She looked so happy and cheerful, like she always was. I told her I was getting fat. Then I was pregnant at the time with my other son. Sorry, forgot about that part. Trigger warning for that, sorry. She gave me a hug and we said we love each other. I told her I miss her, but I wish I told her how proud of her I was and her getting her life together. And she looked happy with Jimmy because she would tell me he was perfect for her. I approve of him because he treated her right. Since she was my little sister, I have to watch out for her. We always told each other if we liked or disliked the boys and that we dated, asking each other's permission to date. I know Jimmy loves my sister just as much as she does. And that's almost done, sorry. I love my sister and I won't forget all the fights we had, but I know that she was happy and I'll miss her goofy jokes, which some didn't make sense. I love her so much. Sorry, that was really hard. But my deals for saying at my sister's service was goofy. Everyone else was more serious. But to me, if you had known my sister, you would think the same thing. Like, that's what she would have wanted, was someone to make jokes, to laugh at the silly things that she did. Trying to get, I still haven't really fully accepted that she's gone, but me keeping those moments, those memories, I don't know, I just don't ever want to forget her. And it's been 11 years, and so I don't know if anybody else does the same kind of things. I did want to read this one of my, from her fiance, the one I was speaking about, Jimmy. He wrote this farewell letter. It was beautiful. There's one line I'm going to take out because of the group about a religion. I didn't want anybody to get offended for that, so I'm not going to put that in there. But it's really beautiful what he wrote. Sorry, I'm going to... Farewell, Heather Danielle Shoemaker. What is it to live? What is the purpose of this word living? For each and every soul bestowed upon this particular world, the answer will vary. But yet, in my honest opinion, the answer was always Heather. Heather Danielle Shoemaker was the beating of my heart. She was a spark that gave me life. As the living, we are the archives of our memories. And of these archives, we are blessed with the images of the ones that have touched our lives forever. Each individual person may create one of the following two fates: libraries and mausoleums. In this library, we try to keep every moment alive. These are the memories we wish to always relive and the memories of what moments we decide to cherish. But yet, in this mausoleum, we bury these memories and we try our hardest to forget, try to terminate or try to hide ourselves from the pain. Every book I keep in my library of her is an adventure and, of course, a comedy. Sorry, I got goosebumps. Heather, I will never be buried within this mausoleum, my mausoleum, because she added more than just one sad cliff note in my heart. She produced a magnificent joy and spirit that will forever bestow my life. People do things for two reasons: to derive pleasure or to avoid pain. Some may never fully get the chance to actually feel the love of what Heather and I shared for one another because they are afraid of the pain that comes in the end. Today I feel more pain, more suffering than some ever feel in one's lifetime. But I endure it happily because the pain I experience now is worth having at least one of the many memories of Heather that I have. I do not think of her sadly. I instead think of her, Instead, I thank her for every breath that gave her the ability to tell me she loves me, for every time she called me her bubby. Today of all days was to be her birthday, the celebration of her life, but fate has intervened, and today will be the anniversary of her body's return to the earth. Though the earth will hold her body from this day forth, her love for me will always hold my heart together. Heather and I have made many plans which escalated into many unaccomplished goals. There was still so much left for her with me. Heather and I were to be wed next month. Though we never had a ceremony, she is still my wife, and I am now a widower. I wish that I could be selfish right now, that I could be the one in the coffin before your eyes today, and in my place would be Heather reading this to you today. But alas, the decision to make and out of my hands. Oh, sorry, I blanked it out, sorry. I will never forget the last words that Heather said to me. She said, "I love you, Bubby, and I will see you when you wake up. Living one's life on earth is but a dream to those in heaven. So Heather, my wife, my love, I will see you when I wake up from this dream." Hey, Brittany. So I was just reading from what my sister's fiance, Jimmy, wrote at her service. She was buried on her 19th birthday. She didn't get to turn 19. She was still 18. She was about to get married. She just had a baby 10 months before. And to me, sharing this because, she died after Christmas, and it's coming around the corner, and I just want to keep her memory alive, just good things, and I hope that everyone, I hope I didn't trigger anybody. I'm sorry if I did. I just need to let it out and not keep it all bottled up, and I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.